Good morning children. Now today in this class we are going to study about the organic compounds. Organic compounds means compounds made up of carbon. And one another term that is generally used with this organic compound is hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon. That means those compounds of organic which are made up of carbon and hydrogen are known as hydrocarbon. The very first example that was prepared, the organic compound was prepared was that methane. Okay. Now this hydrocarbon or this organic compound has been classified. The major classification of this organic compound is as such. This organic compound has been classified into saturated and unsaturated compounds. Saturated and unsaturated compounds. Saturated compound, under saturated compound you will find that you will get one name, that is alkanes. You will see you are having alkanes. And under unsaturated compound it has been further divided into two types, that is alkenes and alkynes. Okay, alkenes and alkynes. Now what is the difference between the three? That I will tell you first, then we will go for the rest part. Alkanes means saturated. That means each carbon that is present in it has been totally bonded by any other atom by a single bond. Or you can say that alkanes are always found to have a single bond, that is single covalent bond. Okay, and next very important part, that is alkanes have one formula, that is the general formula you can see, CnH2n plus 2. CnH2n plus 2 is the formula for alkanes. And alkanes means, and using this formula we will come to know that you will be very much aware that these alkanes are having single bond. When we go for alkynes, that is the under unsaturated compound alkynes, you will see these alkynes are having double bond in them. They are having double bonds in them. And the general formula which they follow is CnH2n. Formula which they follow is CnH2n. Then we come for alkynes. In alkynes, you will see, you will find that you will always get a triple bond in it. Carbon compounds having triple bond in them. And the general formula which they follow is CnH2n minus 2. CnH2n minus 2. From this is the simple classification of organic compounds. That means they have been divided into two: saturated, unsaturated, alkanes. Under saturated you find alkanes having single bond, having a general formula CnH2n plus 2. Unsaturated has been classified for under alkene and alkynes. Alkenes having double bond, having the general formula CnH2n, alkynes triple bond, for having the formula CnH2n minus 2. Now in this I am going to explain to you individually how these alkanes are getting, using this formula, different types of alkanes you can frame. And you have gone through the video of carbon compounds that I have already explained very well about how the single bond, double bond and triple bond is formed using the hybridized structures in it. Yes children, now we will study individually about each member, whether it is alkene or alkynes. Individually we are going to study about it. First I will talk about alkanes. Alkanes, as we said, it means A's. Whenever whatever compound which we have formed, you will see that those compounds have the names are having the suffix A. The suffix which we will be using here is A. and the compound that is formed will always have a single bond. Now, very first thing what we have to do is see the formula. The formula is CnH2n plus 2. When we take one carbon, okay, when n is equal to 1, when n is equal to 1, so C1H2 into 1 plus 2. So what formula you are getting? CH4. That is the first member of the organic compound, that is the alkyl form is CH4. You can see carbon 1, hydrogen is 2, and having in place of n we have placed 1. So 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 plus this 2. So the compound form will be this CH4. When we use n is equal to 2, when we frame n is equal to 2, then what will we will see? In place of n we will write 2, H again 2 into 2 plus 2. So what you will get? Carbon is 2. How much hydrogen you can see? 2 into 2 is just 4. 4 plus 2, 6. C2H6. Similarly, we will move further. When n is equal to 3, that is C, in place of n you put down 3, C3H 2 into 3 plus 2. So you will get carbon is 3 here, and hydrogen you can see 3 into 2, 3 to the 6 plus 2, that's 8, H8. And then when n is equal to 4, one more example I will give, so that it becomes easy for you to naming it also. When n is equal to 4, that means C4 H2 into 4 plus 2. Same formula we are using, children. You can see only we are just changing the number of n. We are representing when n is equal to 1 or n2, n3, n4 like that. So here also carbon is 4 and hydrogen 4 to the 8 plus 2. That means hydrogen is 10. In this way, you can see a series has been developed. This you can take it up till n is equal to 10 also, children. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up till 10 you can write down very well. Then apart from 10 also you can write. But for 10th class course, you can use up till 6, 7, 8 or 10. It will be okay. Now, next thing what we have to see. What we'll see here, if any alkane containing one carbon, you call it as meth. You will call it as meth. When one carbon is there, you call it as meth. And the suffix what you will use, this alkane is used as a suffix. So you use the suffix with meth, and your name will be, that is suffix you have used A here, A suffix you have used. So the name of the compound will be methane. Meth means having one carbon, and one carbon is having 4 hydrogen by using the formula, and after that you get the compound is methane. Okay, then afterwards we will study the structure. First the naming will be there. Then see the second carbon. When there is 2 carbon, always use this term, children. When there is 2 carbon, you call it as eth. And 2 carbon, eth, and suffix ane, because we have used the same formula, so we will use the same suffix also. So second carbon, it is ane. Ethane, ethane. To the second carbon, it is ethane. Now come to the third carbon. Third carbon, that is carbon, you will use the term prop. When there are 3 carbon, you will use the term prop, and suffix again will be ane. So the name will be propane. Now come to the 4 carbon. 4 carbon, when you are using, you use the term but. You will use the term but, and the suffix will be a, butane. I think you understood. Once again I will tell you. Whenever using the formula for alkenes, you will use the formula CnH2n plus 2. This formula. Okay. Now here, changing the number of n, you will get different formulas. When n is equal to 1, you will get CH4 compound. C, only one carbon is there. If one carbon is there, you call it as meth. And as because it is the alkane, having single bond in it, and you will use the suffix "ane" here, so the compound name will be methane. When N is equal to 2, using the same formula, N is equal to 2, then on putting the value of N here, you will find that you will get the formula C2H6. When 2 carbon is there, then you will use the word "eth", and the number of hydrogen will be according to the formula. You are getting 6 hydrogen are there. So hydrogen we will see afterwards, but first is that when 2 carbon, "eth" and suffix "ane", because we have used the formula for alkane. When 3 carbons has been there, when N is equal to 3 you have taken, and on calculating you have found that you got C3. When 3 carbon is there, that means you will use the term prop. Okay, and the suffix used will be "ane", propane. Similarly, then come with the bute. Bute word is used when there is 4 carbon is there and the suffix "ane", as we have used the same formula. Similarly, when we increase the number of carbon, that is 5 carbon, when it is 5 carbon, you will call it as pentane. 6 carbon, hexane. 7 carbon, heptane. 8 carbon, octane. 9 carbon, nonane. And 10 carbon, you will call it as decane. This word you have also come across in maths and all stuff. After from 5 onwards, pent, hex. When we talk about 6, it is hex. Then hept for 7, oct for 8, 9, non for 9, decane or dec word you use it for 10. So using only the first 4 have some different names. So with that, for that I have used this. We have shown this with on the board. So children, in this way you have got a series of the compound, that is methane, ethane, propane, butane, like that. It continues with up to the 10th carbon, and it is sufficient for the 10th class. So in this, after this, when we will talk in our next video, I will try to explain you for the unsaturated compound, that is alkenes and alkynes. Today we have discussed only for the saturated hydrocarbon. We have discussed for saturated hydrocarbon. Okay, and in that as we will study slowly, though the course has been deleted, a lot of course has been deleted, but still we will try to I will try to explain to you what is required according to the syllabus. So thank you children, go through this video very nicely and try to understand the concept.